they played their guts out, they executed, it just shots weren't falling. Just how do you guys collectively feel just after a game like that?
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating because the loss, but we put ourselves in a position to fight for this game and try to get a win. If we could take all those licks back, we could take them again. And I think everybody in this locker room is confident enough to know that those are shots we won, and those are shots that we can make. I thought overall defensively, all throughout the game, we fought all night. Obviously, there's plays there that hurt us, that led to threes. In a team like that, you can't give them any type of momentum, especially shooting a three ball or allowing them to get in the runs that they're in. So, obviously a game that we can look at and grow from and figure out ways to be better. But overall, that type of effort is what's gonna be needed for us every single night that we play. So we got to keep up to that standard.
Other than just trusting that the shooting percentages are going to swing back the other way, that shots are going to start falling, is there anything else you feel like you can do offensively just to try to generate more points?
Yeah, I mean, we got to continue to watch the film of the game, and figure out ways that we can get even better looks, right? Like a few of them, we have good looks, but there's probably opportunities to drive and kick for a better shot. From time to time, there's probably a few drives where we can kick out for open looks. So we got to continue to look at those things and progress at that. But that's been the name of the game for us throughout this stretch, is figuring out ways that we can get better shots and put some more points on the board.
Forcing 20-plus turnovers is not easy to do.
Yeah.
What exactly do you think was working for you guys to be able to actually really turn them over, not just defend them well, and what can you take moving forward?
I think it was our activity out there on the floor and just our aggressiveness towards the game plan of what we were doing, knowing when to get into the lane, knowing when to really swipe down for loose balls and whatnot. But I thought overall that was the key of the game. We were hitting out there from time to time, and I think we got to keep to that standard. But forcing that many turnovers is key. You want to see that type of effort obviously lead to a victory, but we still just got to figure out different tools that we can do to help us out with that.
There have been a lot of those almost leading to victories, not to relitigate close losses, but when you think about the fact that absent Joel, that's 35 points, and there's so many losses that have been single digit, how much do you think you guys have learned in terms of trying to cover 35 and knowing that you might not need to cover 35 extra points in the future?
Yeah, I think, with Joe being out, that's also added opportunity for other guys. So, we don't really look at it like that, but in the grand scheme of things, we also know that we have to, this group who's in here now has to figure out ways that we can generate that type of offense. And so sometimes that just comes from figuring out different things that work for us through the flow of the game, figuring out how to get more stops. I thought in tonight's game, what hurt us and kind of led to them coming back there was us not getting enough stops on the other end from time to time, because when we were out pushing in transition, that was some of our best offense. So we just got to focus on that sometimes.
What more has been asked of you since Joel's been out? And how far outside of your comfort zone have you been over the last, since he went down?
Well, just, night after night, figuring it out, what's asked of me. I thought tonight just being aggressive out there, figuring out ways to impact the game. Just being, I wanted to come into tonight's game and just be all over the floor. And, I thought I did a pretty good job of that, of being active and implementing and just being a part of the game and bringing that type of energy. But overall, it's just really figure it out on the floor, figure out what the game presents and figure out ways that you can be at your best.
Tobias, even with how poor Joel is to the group, what's your outlook on what the big picture can mean with the fact that you've had to rely on the rest of the team's depth What do you think that could do over the long run?
Just added confidence for the whole group, for different guys and different opportunities to be able to step up and be ready at any point in this season. So, you know, we understand what we have in this locker room and how we can be at our best. And throughout this time, as a group, we're figuring it out and trying to figure out different ways to, you know, be the best group that we can be, offensively and defensively.